Yu-Gi-Oh! Is probably my favorite game of all time, but honestly, I think Digimon is probably more fun to play. Here's my issue, okay? I love Yu-Gi-Oh! But like, sometimes it's just not fun to play at all, and there's a multitude of factors, one of which is just the overwhelming one-sidedness that the game is sometimes. You know, you start the first game, they whip out some meta deck, you have no idea how it works, and they come up with an unbreakable board in the first turn because the only thing you drew was one Ash Blossom, okay? How the fuck are you supposed to come back? The issue I have is that I like to have decks that are fun and creative. I don't want to play half of my deck be fucking board breakers just so I can play turn 2. But I guess that's the point of the side deck, you know. But not in Master Duel, it's not. A lot of the time, it's whoever goes first wins. Which sounds dumb, but that's literally how it is a big chunk of the time. If you want to have any type of fun, you have to play a deck that's not as good. Because if not, you have to just play the same deck everybody else is playing, and it's dumb and stupid and it's boring. Yu-Gi-Oh! Has a resource system. The monsters themselves are supposed to be the resource system, which is what was unique about Yu-Gi-Oh! But at this point, actually not too long after the game, a few years after the game came out, it was special summon, special summon, special summon. There's literally no resource system anymore. Which makes the game go way too fast. Which is okay. It's fun. It's fun being able to do those combos and come back, but that's a rare thing. What I like about Digimon is that first turn, a level 3. You put a level 3. They do a level 4 and a tamer. Then you do a level 4 and a tamer. There's back and forth. No matter what happens, you can come back. They can come back. You can use this. They attack your security. Boom, there's something there that blows you up. Oh no, I'm back. There's actual back and forth. It feels like a game. It feels like a real game. It doesn't feel like you're being whacked with a baseball bat while you're duct taped to a chair just because they got to go first. Okay? That is the interesting thing I think about when I am playing Digimon, is that it feels like there's a real game happening. Another thing that I touched on my last video is the community itself. One of the main reasons I didn't go to a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh! Tournaments is because I hate everyone there. But a lot of the times, the people there are greasy, they're rude, they're mean, they're inconsiderate. Alright, they act like they know everything. They're grabbing the cards off your board, reading them without asking, telling you don't know what you're doing, even though clearly they're like... There's been numerous times where I've done something and they've gone, you can't do that, and I've gone home, and yes, I could. They just thought they were the big fucking cheese. Alright? I had this guy literally yell at this other guy who was clearly a little awkward, a little socially uncomfortable, and he was asking questions. And the guy was like, you don't come to locals to learn. You come here to play. Stop asking so many questions. Dude, you're like, he was literally the reason that the community is dwindling. And everybody else was like laughing. I was like, dude, if you're by yourself, you come here to learn, all right? We need people like you to teach us. You can't just expect us to know every little nook and cranny of the game. Like, he was, by definition, the worst kind of Yu-Gi-Oh! Player, and I literally wanted to pick up his deck and smack it into his face. But the few times I've been to Digimon tournaments, and from what I've heard, is they are very polite. They're there to have fun. They're not there to dominate. All right, some of them, I played a couple guys, got a little cranky. But, like, you know what happens when you lose, right? I get the same way. I want to flip the table sometimes. But at the end of the day, you're there to have fun, all right? So when people are getting fucking pissy, shitty, and cummy because you don't like the way they're playing their game, it's annoying. Digimon people want to have fun. They're there to play a game, not to be the very best that no one ever was. Like, obviously, people want to be the best of the best, but, like, at the end of the day, you're there to have fun. All right? It's purely about communities, all right? And if you're going to tear down other people in your community, you're the reason why it's failing. That's just another reason why I think it's just more fun to play Digimon at this point. I love Yu-Gi-Oh! It's my favorite game of all time, and I'm going to keep playing Master Duel, because you know what? When it's your side and you're the one creating the wall of negates and not letting the other person play. It's fun as hell. But you know what? If you're the person getting shot in the face, it's not fun. But you know what? To each their own. I'm going to continue to play both. You know what? I just wish there was a way to make it simpler, you know?